Hare Krishna, everyone. Dandot Pranam, all glories to Prabhupada, all glories to Maharaj. Can you all hear me and see my screen or see me? Okay, thank you, Loki Prabhu. So we'll take a moment to introduce His Holiness Haladhar Swami Maharaj. Haladhar Swami Maharaj doesn't need any introduction, but for everyone and for our channel where we are recording in YouTube, we would like to introduce him. We are from the ISKCON of Central New Jersey, based in Plainfield. And this Katha is brought to you by the Zoom channel of ISKCON of Central New Jersey at Plainfield, New Jersey, USA. So a brief introduction. Haladhar Swami Maharaj was born and brought up in Odisha, India. He got initiated in the year 1993 and was named as Haladhar Das. His Holiness Haladhar Swami Maharaj is one of the foremost disciples of Srimad Gaur Gobind Swami Maharaj. He accepted sannyas on 20th March 2016 from His Holiness Radha Govind Swami Maharaj at ISKCON Bhubaneswar. After the disappearance of his Gurudev, Srimad Gaur Gobind Swami Maharaj in 1996, he took this order to preach as his life and soul. He preaches in Odia language and gives 3-day, 5-day, and 7-day seminars, Bhagavat Katha, even in the rural parts of Odisha. He is one of the foremost Odia Bhagavat Kathakars. Currently, he organizes seminars across the globe in various languages, including English and Hindi. He is also invited to various parts of the country for his nectarian Harikatha. He also travels to Europe, Australia, Indonesia, and various other countries for preaching. Through the last 30 years of his devotional life, Maharaj advocates highly on Sri Guru and Vaishnava Seva and inspires everyone in these principles in ISKCON. Today, Maharaj is going to take us to the land of Vrindavan and is going to glorify Lord Balram as we approach Balram Jayanti in 2 weeks. So with that, we would like to welcome Maharaj once again with a loud Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Maharaj, you can begin.
So you are hearing me?
Yes, Maharaj, very clear.
Okay. Namang Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesh Sunyavadi Paschat Destarine Namo Mahabadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurattvise Nama Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Sri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So by the mercy of all previous acharyas and by the mercy of Sri Guru Gauranga, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, and also by the mercy of all Vaishnavas, whole year we are observing different festivals, especially following the footprints of Srila Prabhupada. We are observing Janmashtami, Radhashtami, and Balram Jayanti. Especially in some places, Balram Jayanti is very famous, like in Europe, especially in France. Krishna Balram temple is there, New Mayapur. And when Prabhupada installed this Krishna Balram, because devotees, I went there once, twice I went there. Once I went there, I was discussing there with the devotees. One of the senior Prabhupada disciples was there, and when Prabhupada was there, they're approaching Prabhupada, please, we want Radha Krishna. Prabhupada said, no. First you have to worship Krishna Balram. We can see in our Sampradaya, we are always worshipping Mahaprabhu, Gaur Nityananda, and also Radha Krishna. But some acharyas like Shyamananda Prabhu installed Krishna Balram. Those preachers, like those Mahajanas, those acharyas, actually they knows the condition of the conditioned soul. They want to help the conditioned soul. Worshipping Radha Krishna means strength required, valor required. Anyhow, we want some strength, spiritual strength. So that spiritual strength comes from Balram. Therefore, when devotees request Prabhupada, please, we want to worship Radha Krishna. Prabhupada said, no. First you have to worship Krishna Balram. And when Prabhupada installed this Krishna Balram in New Mayapur in France, and Prabhupada said, this Krishna Balram, this Balram here, especially said, this Balram here, he will help the devotees, or he will supply the strength, spiritual strength to all the devotees all over the Europe. Because you know all these leelas, many devotees, they are speaking leelas, but we have to know the tattvas behind it. Why we are worshipping Krishna Balram? Like Prabhupada, why Prabhupada named the Krishna Balram temple in Vrindavan? Vrindavan Radha Shyamsundar is there. Now, although this place is called Raman Rati, Krishna Balram used to play there, but why Prabhupada named this temple as Krishna Balram, and why install Krishna Balram there? We can see in 7th canto purport, Prabhupada mentioned there, very, very nice purport. When one serves Guru and Krishna, in order to hold the sword of Krishna's instruction, Balram give one strength. We can get strength when we serve Guru and Krishna. For serving Guru and Krishna, we want some strength, and that strength comes from Balram. Prabhupada mentioning in that purport, one should accept the sword of knowledge from Krishna and be strong with the mercy of Balram. The two things Prabhupada mentioning there. So we have to, like Prabhupada said, one should accept the sword of knowledge from Krishna. This knowledge is just like a sword. And in that purport, Prabhupada mentioning, you have to sharpen the sword. You know, you have to sharpen the sword by serving spiritual master, by serving acharyas. If sword is there means it should be sharp, so that you can fight, you can kill, or whatever you can do. If sword is there, it is not sharpened, it is useless. So knowledge is there. We can find many knowledgeous persons are there. Even in devotee community, if someone is very knowledgeous, that is good. But we have to sharpen this knowledge. Prabhupada said, you have to sharpen this knowledge by serving spiritual master. And then Prabhupada said, Balram will give you strength. And Prabhupada said, one should accept the sword of knowledge from Krishna and be strong with the mercy of Balram. Therefore, Prabhupada installed, and especially you can say, I know one temple in New Mayapur and our Vrindavan temple, Krishna Balram temple, and also in Bhubaneswar. And when Prabhupada was there, he came to Bhubaneswar in 1977, and he ordered to Gurudev, you have to install here Krishna Balram, Gaur Nitai, and Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. In our 3 altar, Balram is there. In 3 altar, you can find Balram. In Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, Balabhadra is there, and Krishna Balram is there, and Gaur Nitai, Balram, Nityananda is there. Because Prabhupada knows this is Balram Khetra. And especially why we want mercy from Balram. Prabhupada said in that purport, we are therefore worship Krishna Balram in Vrindavan because we want mercy from Balram. Although Prabhupada installed Gaur Nitai there, Krishna Balram there, and Radha Shyamsundar, most beloved deity there. But Prabhupada said, no, we are installed Krishna Balram here so that devotees can get mercy, get strength. We want spiritual strength. We want to serve Radha Krishna, we want to chant, we have to perform some service. So strength is required. That is Balram's strength. And Balram's strength come through Guru. This is called Baldev Tattva. So mostly we will discuss about Balram's tattvas. You know all these leelas. In 10th canto, when Krishna ordered to Yogamaya. He just go and transfer Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb. And at that time, Balaram's three famous name is there. This especially we will discuss about that thing. Why Krishna's name, Balaram's name is Balaram and Balabhadra and Baladeva. Everywhere you can see Bala. Bala is there. Strength is there. We want strength. We are very weak, actually. Like we are praying to Guru, Ekaki Amar, Nai Payable, Harinam Sankirtan. I am very weak. I cannot perform Hari Sankirtan alone. Actually, if a sadhaka, if a devotee is seriously analyze about his own condition, then actually you have to admit, actually I am running by the strength of Guru and Krishna. That only by their strength I am chanting. By their strength I am serving. The strength is coming from Guru and Krishna. Not through our own intelligence, by our own strength, we can't serve. We can't chant. We can't pray. Therefore, Chit Bala is the Lord of Chit Bala. Chit Bala means transcendental energy. And Sandhini Sakti, you know, Ladini, Sandhini, and Sambit. He is the Lord of Sandhini Sakti, Balaram. Sandhini Sakti means only by Baldev's mercy, we can find the way where is Krishna and how to get Krishna. Even Balaram, he is serving himself. When he was in Vrindavan, he was performing Leela in Vrindavan, he used to serve Krishna in Anereka Katha Baladeva Mahasaya, Jar Bhava Suddha Sakhya Vasalyadimaya. Although his relationship with Krishna is Suddha Sakha, pure like friendship. And Vasalyadimaya, parental affection is there also. He's serving with two mellow. He's serving himself, Balaram. His Prakash Vigraha. It's called Krishna's Prakash Vigraha. So it's called Balaram. So why we call Balaram? Because we have weakness. Why we can say, why our affection is not coming? Why our love is not coming towards Krishna? Why we can say spontaneous attachment or spontaneous attachment, attraction, or you can say natural attraction. Why it is not coming towards Krishna? Although we are taking prasadam, we are chanting holy name, we are worshipping deity, we are praying, why it is not coming? Acharyas, they are giving this commentary. Why we want Baldev's mercy? Because we have weakness. Many weakness. This is called Hrudaya Dhruvalya. Asastrusna, Hrudaya Dhruvalya, special Hrudaya Dhruvalya. We have other desire, no doubt. And weakness in our heart. And when weakness comes in our heart, oh, very difficult to perform bhajan. And to kick out this weakness or to wipe out this weakness, we want some strength. So this is Balaram's mercy. Like Prabhupada said, we are establishing, or we are establishing our Krishna Balaram temple in Vrindavan. In few places, Prabhupada installed Krishna Balaram for that purpose. And mostly Gaur Nitai. Because Nityananda is there, Balaram is there. Without Nityananda, Hano Nitai Vinay Bhai, Radha Krishna Paitena. Without Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, without Balaram's mercy, we can't achieve. We can't achieve Krishna. And because only by Balaram's mercy, we can find the way, or you can say the principles, the path towards love of God. Therefore, is Balaram. Only by his mercy, we can develop our taste towards Krishna, Radha Krishna's bhajan. And sometimes when we worshiping Krishna Balaram or praying to Balaram or Nityananda, then weakness of our mind, weakness of our heart, only by their mercy it will disappear. Like Narottam Das Thakur is praying, Ar kabe nitai chandar karuna haive, sansara vasana mor kabe tuchha have. These prayers are there. Nityananda means Balaram. So therefore his name is Balaram. Only by his mercy, a conditioned soul can kick out his weakness and develop, able to develop the real taste of love. Otherwise, without Balaram's mercy, this is not possible. Therefore, Krishna Balaram. And why Balaram is, our Gurudev used to say, why Balaram used to carry a plow? Why Balaram used to carry a plow? You know, why Krishna is carrying a flute? And this is like analogy, or you can say comparative study. Acharyas they are performing. Like Gurudev used to say in Balaram appearance. And he used to say, this Bhubaneswar is like Balaram Kshetra, because 3 Balaram is there. It's 3 Balaram. Nityananda is there, Krishna Balaram is there, and Baldev is there. Jagannath Baldev is there. And why Balaram is carrying a plow? Our heart maybe unearths. Our heart is like a field. Like a farmer, he used to cultivate through plow. So we have to allow Balaram's plow. Please, Balaram. And how can we allow Balaram? Who is Balaram? Guru is Balaram's. He carrying the Balaram's mercy. Guru. Yes, Guru Tattva means Balaram's Tattva. Nityananda Tattva. So why we are serving Guru? Like Prabhupada mentioned here. Oh, why we are serving? We want to serve. You can serve this sword of knowledge by serving your spiritual master, and also by Balaram's mercy you will become strong. Balaram's mercy you become strong, and you can see Balaram sometimes carrying a cloth, and also sometimes carrying a plow. Sometimes plow, sometimes cloth. He's carrying plow means he's showing to us, I have strength. I have strength. And plow means like a farmer, he's cultivating in his land. And you can see those are farmers, they know. Very focusedly they want to just cultivate everything. And we are like a farmer. Mali hoya kare se bijo arapon savana kirtana jale karai se in CC Maharaj said. Like gardener, farmer, you're a gardener. Farmer is just like he don't have sharp intelligence, but those are gardeners, they have very sharp intelligence. And those who want to advance in Krishna consciousness, actually their intelligence should be like a gardener, because gardener know how to take care the creepers. It is very difficult. And we are like a farmer or gardener, we have to cultivate our heart. And we don't have power. And when we have weakness, how can we cultivate our heart, or we can kick out our anarthas? Not possible. And when we are hearing from acharyas, from guru, from shastra, sometimes we are just, how can we say, we are taking some determinations. Okay, I will not do these things. I will follow guru. I will follow shastra. And just next moment, everything, our decision, everything is finished. This is called weakness. Weakness of our heart. And who will cultivate these things? Like many weeds are there. Grasses, weeds in a field. And farmer, in India, we know, 2 times, 3 times. Like now our harvesting time. 2 times, 3 times we are used to cultivate this land. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Marjanam, Cheto Darpana Marjanam. We're chanting, like always chanting, and we have to serve. And also same times we have to serve Guru and Krishna. And this Guru Seva, performing service towards Acharyas, that means we are allowing this Balram's plow cultivate in our heart. Please, you just come and I'm going to say, you just cultivate my heart. We are weak. Therefore, his name is Balaram. His name is Balaram. Only by his mercy, we can able to give up this Hrudaya Drovalya, the weakness of our heart. And Balaram's strength, this Balaram's strength is come through Guru. And this plow, Balaram is carrying a plow. When this plow like is cultivating our heart. How Balaram is cultivating our heart? When you pray to Balaram, when you pray to Nityananda, then by Nityananda's mercy, you can find some saintly person, some acharyas, some guru, some sadhu. And when you serve and following his instructions by their mercy, then we can able to cultivate our heart. Only by their instructions, Prabhupada said. Their instructions, their service, by performing these things, we can kick out our anarthas, Hrudaya Drovalyas. This is Balaram's mercy. And Balaram is the Lord of Sandhini Shakti. So Sandhini Shakti means, so where is Krishna? Where is Krishna's abode? And how Krishna's, spiritual energy within the spiritual world, how it is acting. So we don't know anything like about Yogamaya and Yogamaya's potency. And we are a human being. How will transfer how our body will transfer to spiritual? How will become a spiritual body? And day and night, how our consciousness become Krishna consciousness. This is inconceivable things. And only by Balaram's mercy, only by this Guru's mercy, we can find the way, we can find the principles. Therefore, his name is Balaram. And another name is Volochrayat, Baladeva, we can say. You have enough strength. Balaram is not weak. We are praying always Balaram, like Krishna Balaram. Once in Prabhupada, when Prabhupada was there in Vrindavan, I was hearing just 2 or 3 years before, I was in Prabhupada disappearance day. One of Prabhupada's disciples was describing this story. Prabhupada, because nearby our Vrindavan temple, there is this is Bhajanita Gaur Radheshyam ashram is there. So when Bhajanita Gaur ashram is there, they used to always chant Bhajanita Gaur Radheshyam, Jap Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Jap Hare Krishna. And Prabhupada said, Bhajanita Gaur Radheshyam, because in our temple, Gaurnita is there, Nitai Gaur is there, Radheshyam is there. Prabhupada said, Bhajanita Gaur Radheshyam, Jai Krishna Balaram, because Krishna Balaram is there. Prabhupada said, they're always chanting like that. You should chant like Krishna Balaram. You should add Krishna Balaram. Because Prabhupada, sometimes devotees are unable to understand acharyas. Why in different places Prabhupada installed Krishna Balaram? Because we are weak. We have weakness in our heart. We don't have strength, mental strength. We don't have determination power. We don't have faith. But Acharya Parampara systems. So day by day we are weak. So this is only by Baldev's mercy, only we can get Chit Bala. Balabhadra. Another name is, Balabhadra. Like in Jagannath's Leela, is Balabhadra. Only achieving mercy from Balabhadra, but from Balaram, a devotee, in devotee's life, all auspiciousness can. This is called Balabhadra, Balarama, and Baladeva. Third, his name, famous name, Baldev. He is the Lord of strength. All the chit potence. You see, there is Acharyas like Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they mention in one of his writings, even the demons, those demons like Ravan, Hiranyakashipu, they are so powerful. This is not by Balram's Chit ball, but Balram has like Jogamaya Maya, by Balram's secondary energy, like I can say like material energy. They are so strong. And when Balram withdraws this power, if they are so strong, and Krishna or Ram, they used to kill. So in one comment, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, either Chit or Achit, whether material energy or spiritual energy, everything is coming from Balram. Therefore, is Baladeva. All the strength coming from Balram, Baladev. So why we are worshiping Baladev? So like we are conditioned souls. All the conditioned souls, they came from Balram. From, you see, Krishna, from Krishna, Balram came. From Balram, in Vaikuntha Mahasankarsana came. And from Mahasankarsana, Karanasai Vishnu, then Garudasai Vishnu, then Kriyodasai Vishnu. So conditioned souls come from Balram. So we are saying like we are not direct part and parcel of Krishna. When because Balram also not different from Krishna, but if we scrutinizely or philosophically, like Jiva Goswami and other acharyas they are mentioning, we are not direct part and parcel of Krishna. When Balaram accept Maya, he want to create something, this material world, then from Balaram, Karanasai Vishnu, Garudasai Vishnu, Kriyodasai Vishnu. This was in CC. If you want the reference is there in CC. Turiya Krishna Ranai. CC Adilila 44. Also in 42, 49, 52, 34, all these verses are there. When Balaram accept Maya, Maya don't have power to conquer Balaram, but Balaram, when wants to, like Krishna's desire, when wants to create the living entities, this material creation, then Karanasai Vishnu, Garudasai Vishnu, Kriyodasai Vishnu, and in Patal, Shesh came, Shesadev. So in Vaikuntha, all the planetary systems, everything, it is by Balaram. Therefore, it's Baladeva. By Baladev's mercy, all the spiritual planets it created. By Baladev's. Also materially, when he accept Maya, and then creation start. And we came from Baladev. So when we came from Baladev, so unless Baladev order, unless we get mercy from Baladev, Maya will not release us. Maya will not release us. Our acharyas, like Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, other acharyas, in their writings, they mention all these things. Also, Jiva Goswami said these things. So, like government have police department. Once police catch up you, however pure you may be, same government department, police department is capturing you, and same government department, lawyer department will release you. So same from Balaram, this creation is coming, and Maya is just from, we have like relationship with Maya. That we were suffering here, life after life, we are changing body, going to different species. So then, when Balaram will shower mercy, when Balaram order, then we will free from Maya. It is Balaram's mercy. And therefore they are serving Guru. Tate Krishna bhaje kare Guru sevan, Maya Jale Chute Pai, Krishna Racharan. Therefore, simultaneously we are performing Krishna Bhajan and serving Guru. That means Krishna Balaram Seva. We are performing Krishna service. As Krishna chanting, we are chanting Krishna's name. Tate Krishna Bhaje. We are serving Krishna Balaram, or we are chanting Krishna's name. And Guru Sevan. Guru Sevan means this Balaram service. We are serving Balaram because Balaram is expanding his service for Krishna. And Guru's duty, Guru engaging like Sri Vigrara, Dana Nityanana, Sringara, Tanmandiram Arjanadu. Therefore, temple is there. Temple means this is just like engaging conditioned soul. Balaram is giving opportunity to serve a conditioned soul, to serve Krishna. He's giving opportunity to conditioned soul. You can serve now Krishna. This is Balaram's mercy. You know, in temple, whenever we used to install temple, we used to like Sessa Pratishta. There says is there. Balaram's part and parcel is there. Balaram's strength is required, and also within our temple, Dasa Deha Dhari Kare Krishna Sevan, Balaram expand himself in 10 paraphernalias, or you can say like 10 spiritual paraphernalia items. Balaram expand himself to give opportunity to a conditioned soul to serve Krishna. Therefore, we are focusing our acharyas, especially our God acharyas. They are always focusing on service. Therefore, they are opening temple. They are not allowing a conditioned soul. Okay, you can go to Vrindavan, you can perform bhajan. No, they are not allowing us. Because we have weakness in our heart. We have Hrudaya Draubalya. We are so weak. We want strength. And Balaram is giving this opportunity. Chhatrapaduka Sajja Upadhana Basan Arama Avasa Jagya Sutra Singhasan. These are the items. He expand himself, Balaram expand himself for Krishna service. He's serving and he's giving opportunity to us. Let you serve Krishna through me and get strength. And get spiritual strength. Then you will become happy. This is Balaram's tattva. First is umbrella. Whenever you see in festival, everywhere, we are just carrying umbrella. That is Balaram's. That is Balaram's expansion. Umbrella. And sleepers, Paduka. You know, in our temple, for Krishna, for Radharani, for Mahaprabhu, we have some like sleepers, you can say, sleepers, shoes. That is Balaram's. That is Balaram's. And Sajja, bed. The past service, when Balaram came to Devaki, first, this is Sajja, Aj bed. He prepared bed in Devaki's womb. Then Krishna will appear. Unless, and like Vishwanath Chakravarti giving one analogy, oh, so nice in 7th canto, in 10th canto. Unless Balaram appear in someone's heart, and unless Balaram will sit there, Krishna will never come. So therefore, Jogamaya, Krishna ordered to Jogamaya, first Balaram was in Devaki's womb, and ordered to Jogamaya, you just take this womb and keep it ruined soon. Then Krishna will come. Therefore, Krishna's bed, like where, you know, in all our temples we have bed, we have bed seats. This is Balaram's expansion. Chhatra, Paduka, Sarya, Sajja, and Upadhana. Upadhana means pillow. The pillow we are using for Radha Krishna, that is Balaram's. And Basana, the garments. The dirty garments you cannot throw anywhere. The garments, the dress, you have to keep in a proper place. And also, if it is you can say it's not fit for service, then within the water, you have to throw within the water. You cannot use it, you cannot throw it. Because this is Balram's expansion. And Aram means resting place. Like chairs or like resting places. Many different things. Those are things we are using for Krishna service. And Avas means the temple, the residence. This is Balram's. Therefore, we are installing Sesa. We are installing Sesa in every temple. You can see we are installing Sesa there. And Jagya Sutra. This is 10 things. Jagya Sutra means, I can say, the sacred thread. When we are using threads, this is Balram's. He expand, especially we are using for deities, all these things, these sacred threads. This Balram's. So why is Baladeva? Why is Baladeva? The Lord of strength is giving. From him, this material strength is coming and spiritual strength is coming. And Maya capture a conditioned soul by his order. Like we are discussing about this police. When you this same department, government department, just grabbing you and he have power to release you. And only Balram, we don't want to serve Krishna, therefore Krishna, Balram accept Maya, then we want to, I can say, we want to lord over this material world. This from Balram we can. So now by Balram's mercy, only by Balram's mercy, Maya will just release us. Then how can we get Balram's mercy? Then Balram's expansion, you can say, is Guru. His Guru Tattva is Nityan Tattva, Balram Tattva. And what is his business? His business, he have no other desire. He want to serve Krishna and is strengthened by Balram. And his duty, Guru's duty, just to expand service, giving opportunity to a conditioned soul so that he can get some service and become strong, like Prabhupada said. He will become strong. Then Prabhupada said, oh, therefore I am establishing Krishna Balaram temple in Vrindavan. Yes, to become strong. So this is the procedure to become, how to become strength, how to become strong, and how to get strength. Two things. Unless you get strength, how can you become strong? Therefore, Baladeva, Balabhadra, and Balarama. Only by his mercy, a conditioned soul, by only Guru's mercy, this Balram's mercy. And how can you realize this is Balram's service? We have to develop a vision, but this is Balram's. Balram's means whole temple paraphernalia is Balram's. Our Gurudev used to say, everything, one devotee said, Gurudev, like President is not engaging me in this particular service, he changed my service. Gurudev said, no, everything is Krishna Seva. Everything. Sweeping here, gardening here, worshipping here, kirtan, whatever we are performing here, cleaning here, everything is Baladev's. Because temple means this expansion of Baladev. And those are fortunate, they are very fortunate, they're getting opportunity to serve in the temple. That means they're achieving Baladev's mercy through Guru. Through Guru. Therefore, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur said, Sri Vigrara, Dhana Nityanana, Sringara Tana Mandira Marjanadu, Juktasya, Bhaktasya, Nimjatu, Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda. Is engaging. This is Guru's happy job. Accepting disciple, this is good. You can accept disciple. But what purpose? How can he accept? How can he get mercy? You have to arrange. This is your job. You have to give some service. Because he is a conditioned soul. He cannot chant pure name. He have other desire. He don't have strength. He have weakness. He will sleep, he will eat, he will gossiping. So this is Guru's job. This is Acharya's job. Therefore, Prabhupada established Krishna Balram. In Bhubaneswar, in India, he ordered to Gurudev, you have to establish Krishna Balram. Here also named, Prabhupada said, Bhubaneswar Krishna Balram temple, Prabhupada said. Although Jagannath is here, Gaurnita is here, said, Prabhupada never said to Gurudev, you should name Jagannath temple. He said, no, Krishna Balram temple. And Vrindavan also, Krishna Balram temple. This Krishna Balram. So we want strength for Balram. And especially Balram killed some demons. Okay, I can say another things from Sisi. Baldev, why Baldev becomes so strong? Someone may ask this question. Baldev means his Prakash Vigraha is not different from Krishna. Is Krishna's direct expansion. Because his mood is like serving moods. Service attitude is there in Baldev. Although he is a parental mellow, friendship mellow, but still, there is so many photos, so many photographs. How Balram is messaging sometimes Krishna's leg. And Krishna is sleeping in Balram's lap. And Jashoda Mata used to always approaching Balram. Balram, Krishna is very naughty. So you have to take care. Whenever he is going to forest, you have to take care of Krishna. Because Balram is very calm and quiet, very grave. And Jashoda Mata, when Krishna is with Balram, Jashoda Mata is free from tension. If Balram is not, you see, whenever Krishna performing some naughty things, killing some demons, Balram is not there. This is Krishna's job. Because Balram is very grave. Balram will control me. Like in Kalyadala, when Krishna was dancing over the hood of Kalya, Balram was not there. In Brahman Bimohan, Balram was not there. In Jamala Arjuna, Balram was not there. Because Balram, although his elder brother is controlling Krishna, but his mood is service mood. And this is the teachings of Balram. He likes to serve. Aneraka Katha Baladev Mahasaya, Jar Baba Suddha Sakya Vasala Dima, Teha Apana ke kare Dasya Bhavana, Krishna Dasa Boli, Ache Kon Jana. Is there anyone? Is there anyone who is not servant of Krishna? What to speak of others? What to speak of others in Balram, who is direct expansion of Krishna? He is aspiring service. He is also performing service. And he expands like we are discussing. Then Dasha Deha, it is Balram, this temple means Balram's body. My English is not so good, please excuse me. This is Balram expand his service for Krishna, and actually this is Balram's body. Like this, these pots, cooking pots. You cannot throw these cooking pots. Even the cooking towels, whatever you are using in kitchen, the paraphernalia. That is like in kitchen, two things are there. Balram and Radharani. The wood is there. You have to remember when you are cooking in kitchen, this paraphernalia are Balram's. And mood should be like how Radharani is cooking, how she was cooking for Krishna. With this food you have to prepare. And there is this Radharani's topic came. So there is a correlation, you can say, I don't know the proper word, very intimate relationship between Balram and Radharani. Prabhupada always used to mention these things. Hena nitai binevai, Radha Krishna paite nai, dhara nitai charana dukani. Without Balram, without Nityananda Smarsi, no one can serve Radha Krishna. No. Therefore, whenever in Gaudiya Vaishnavism, we can say, wherever our Radha Krishna they are, Gaurnita is there. Especially Prabhupada is Gaurnita is there. Because without Gaurnita's mercy, it is very difficult. Especially very difficult to serve. Because we have weakness. And we have no natural attachment, no spontaneous spirit. No inclination towards Guru Krishna service. Therefore, we want strength. And there is a core relation, very intimacy relation between Balram and Nityananda, because both are, you can say, best worshipper, best servant of Krishna. Like Balram always want to please Krishna, although sometimes giving instruction, guiding to Krishna, but he want to please Krishna. And Radharani also same. Because Radharani is mellow, like conjugal mellow. In every moment, like, you know, we are taking this, I'm going to say, we are taking this oxygen. Yes, every second, oxygen is going. Radharani is like every moment, she was always thinking Krishna's pleasure. Therefore, a conditioned soul, although serving Radha Krishna, is searching his pleasure. Is searching his pleasure. And what are this intimacy connection between Balram and Radharani? Unless Balram accepts someone and unless someone engages in Baldev's service, he is not allowing to go to Radharani's camp. Because Baldev cultivate, I can say, like our heart with this plow. Therefore, in Guru Tattva, two things are there. In Guru Tattva, Baldev's Tattva is there, Baldev's and Radharani's. Radharani's Tattva is there. Like Guru expand first Baldev Seva, establish temple and preparing garden, engaging devotees. So that this is cultivation, following Guru's instruction, Acharya's instruction, serving in temple. Serving should be loving service, not that a duty. Not that a duty, this is like duty where we can perform. And sometimes we are bound, if you are not perform, what temple president will say? No, this is not the real service. Service means, our Gurudev used to say, service means loving service. Loving mood should be there. Otherwise, this is not service. So this is loving service. So we have to, Guru just arranging this service, Balram service, and giving opportunity to a conditioned soul. And we are also, you know, very weak. All the service opportunities there. We have different desire, very conditional mood. We want our bodily pleasure. Therefore, how Baldev helping us to Krishna Katha. Therefore, Guru's duty, not only arranging the service, but also how we can perform service. How can we develop taste towards Krishna service? Is speaking Krishna Katha. Always giving Krishna Katha. So that we can develop our taste, hearing and instructions and serving opportunity. Then we can cleanse our heart. We can clean our heart. This cleansing process. This is Baldev's. This is Baldev's. And when we have no other desire, Henna Nitai Vinay Vai Radha Krishna Paite Nai. Unless someone is very attached to Baldev's Guru service, Baldev's service means Baldev's, if you want Baldev's mercy means Guru's mercy. If someone is not attached to Guru service, Acharya Seva, Acharya Upasana, not possible. He cannot sharpen his sword. How can he fight with Maya? Very difficult for him. So, therefore, Acharyas, they are giving us opportunity. Even Prabhupada went to West. Immediately, he used to open temple. He said, no, just this is my job, to engage a conditioned soul in Baldev's service. And temple means Singhasana. I forgot to speak one thing also. 10th one is Singhasana. This throne. The throne where Krishna Balram, Radha Krishna, they're standing there. This is also Balram's. So Balram Tattva means, this is like Radharani's Tattva, both are service mood, serving mood, service, like Sabya Tattva. They're giving opportunity to a conditioned soul through Guru to serve Krishna. so that we can cleanse our heart. And then Radharani will accept. Radharani is very strict. You may stay in Vrindavan, but it is not easy. If you have, so Prabhuji, I can give my light, switch on my light. Just one second. Just 1 second. Yes. So, just Guru is giving this opportunity. Only if we have a pinch of desire, Radharani will not accept. We may stay in Vrindavan, we may even worship Radha Krishna. Radha Krishna, worshipping Radha Krishna means free from all sort of desire. No condition. No condition. Without any condition. This is not service. Service means loving service and free from all sort of motive. Loving service. And that is only possible by Baldev's mercy. And Baldev, why Baldev, now he is elder. Before he was younger. In other incarnation, he was younger. like in Lakshman, you see in Ram Lila, he was younger. Ram was elder. But in Krishna Lila, why he became elder? And because in Ram Lila, Balram, he was Lakshman want to serve Ram. But Ram always wants to control Lakshman. You have to follow the order. And especially sometimes become very strict that Lakshman don't like. Because Lakshman's mood is to please Sita and Ram. But Ram is controlling, like, testing Sita, like this, how can I say this, with fire, whether she's just or not. And Ben Sita, even she was pregnant, and said, Lakshman, you should take Sita and Ben. She can stay with me. And especially when Lakshman was there, Lakshman is going in this chariot, Sita Mata was not crying at that time, because Sita Mata was thinking, I am going to see Balmika ashram, some central person's ashram, because I am not pregnant. If I go to some ashram, then central person will shower mercy, so that my sons or my daughters, their future will become bright. But Lakshman was crying, because Ram said to Lakshman, you said to Sita that I just bend her. But Lakshman don't like to speak these things. But lastly, he had to speak. He just came down from the chariot and said to Sita, Mother, please you come down. And this is Ram's order. From today, Ram wants to bend. And Sita immediately become fainted. What is my fault? Oh, people are saying we are not chaste. And she was weeping, also weeping, but sometimes she was happy. And she said to Lakshman, this is my message to Ram. Yeah, this is my fault because I was with Ravan. General people, they may give some comments, but said to Ram, he should take care the citizens, because this is a duty of king. And also, you should also look towards me. You see now, I am pregnant. I am not pregnant lady. You have to know these things, because you are now proof. No one knows. The public, they don't know. In the residents of Ajodhya, they don't know that I am pregnant, because Ram already bent me. So in the future, if son will burn, then people may say something about me. And at that time, the Lakshman was saying, Mother, when you was with brother, both you and brother is there, I never saw any of your part except your feet, except your lotus feet. I never see your face even. So this is, when you are saying means this is proof. And Sita Mata was weeping, and Lakshman left. And when Lakshman was returning to Ajodhya, at that time, he took bho. If actually I am a real servant of Ram, so I am taking this bho, please, the Lord Ram should fulfill this desire. In next incarnation, I should become elder, not younger. Because I'm younger, always I have to follow Ram's order. Even if I don't like, but I have to follow because I'm younger. But I want to become elder. Therefore, he became Balram. For service. If someone wants to go to higher post, just to control someone. But Balram wants to serve Krishna. So we are discussing this topic. So how Balram is the strength of Lord. Only his mercy is required. And his mercy means Acharyas expanding Balram's Krishna service through Balram's paraphernalia and engaging us. And we have weakness. We have no rati. Sri Krishna bhajite nahi chaya bhati. Our mind don't want to perform real bhajan, pure bhajan. So Acharyas are giving opportunity because obstacle is our weakness, anarthas, weakness in our heart. And we don't have power. Therefore, Acharyas performing Shravan Kirtan like Prabhupada. In old days, he translated this Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, such a heavy task. Heavy task to English. And we have to read all these books. This is hearing. And we have to hear Prabhupada's direct lectures also. This is very influential. Acharya's Bani, Acharya's statement is one word. Today just I finished this one Bhagavat Katha. I was used to speak there. If actually I was speaking this thing, those are staying in Krishna consciousness. You see, many devotees are coming, many devotees also left. But those are continuing Krishna consciousness means they have affection for a sadhu. Therefore, they are continuing. If you don't have affection for a sadhu, even you may question, oh, I have affection for Krishna. This is not possible. This is not our Siddhanta. If you don't have affection for a sadhu, for acharyas, you can't continue your spiritual life. Because acharya means Baladev's expansion. Guru Tattva is Baladev Tattva. Only by his mercy, we can cleanse our heart. And by his mercy, we can develop attachment towards Krishna. And he's opening temple, and Balram is there, Balram's service is there. So by his service, by his mercy, then Maya will release us. Even he became Balram elder in Baldev's Leela, in Krishna Balram Leela, only for service. So many things are there, how Balram is serving the different way. And you know how he's powerful, and which demons he killed, why he killed. So many philosophy are there. Now this is time. So if you have some question and answers, someone may ask. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. It was well. You went over various different tattvas and the history of ISKCON as to how Srila Prabhupada installed Krishna Balram, and it was a very wonderful experience for all of us as we recharge ourselves for the upcoming Balram Jayanti. But before we look at the questions, Maharaj, you have 15 minutes for questions?
15?
15 minutes for questions?
Yeah, I have. But I'm free.
Sure. Thank you, Maharaj. So, Mudit Prabhu, you had a desire to ask question. You had reached out to me. And after that, Amritanand Prabhu has raised the hand. So, Amritanand Prabhu will go next to ask question after Mudit Prabhu. If you have a question for Maharaj based on this wonderful topic he covered, please raise your hand. After your question is answered, you can lower your hand. So, Mudit Prabhu, if you can ask your question by unmuting and then muting. Ask question.
Hello.
Yes, Prabhu, go ahead.
Am I audible, Fuji?
Yes.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thanks a lot for this lecture. Maharaj, my question is that many of us are engaged in karma. You see, we have to work for our bodies, and the way things are around us, they sometimes intimidate us so much that our spiritual sadhana starts getting affected, right? So how do we gather the strength to
Now we can
not let
only,
outside circumstances?
no, this is, you see, only I can say suitable association is required. Sadhan means sadhan strength is there. Sadhan means you want to perform some sadhan, like you wake up early in morning. You have to until Mangalarti. You have to chant. You have to service. Some strength is required. That strength comes from, how can you develop this strength? You must have faith. So how can you develop faith? Faith, naturally we don't have faith on Krishna. We don't have faith on Krishna. We don't have faith on ourselves. What to speak of Krishna? We don't have faith on ourselves sometimes. So this faith comes by association. So if someone at least he can continue his spiritual life, constant spiritual sadhan, if you have to associate with a Madhyam Adhikari. Drudha Shraddhavan, Madhyam Adhikari say Mahabhagyaman. If it's second class devotees who are on pledging faith on Acharya systems, on lotus feet of Guru and Krishna, constant association, by constant association, his faith will transmigrate to your heart. Then you can continue your sadhana. Otherwise, it's not practical. However disciplined you may be, you will continue for some days, then you will give up. Continue for some days, then you will give up. And you can say, oh, I have this problem, I have that problem, I am struggling, I have working in outside. Whatever it may be. Like, you know, I used to give this example. If someone habituated with the drink, he can drink everywhere. He can drink everywhere. In bathroom, he can drink. In bedroom, he can drink. He can, in the street, he can drink because he is addicted. Krishna consciousness means this is addiction. And addiction comes by association. So this is not question of mind strength. No, this is association strength. However powerful may be, however determined person you may be, if our association is not strong, like higher association, Kanishta have to associate with Madhyam, Madhyam have to associate with Uttam, Uttam have to associate with Uttam. Always higher association is required. Then we can continue our sadhana. Otherwise, faith will not transfer, and we cannot engage in service, and we cannot also release service. Yes. We have to pray. Someone say, okay, I don't have association, what to do? You pray to Nityananda Prabhu. Association sometimes comes through sadhus, through shastra. Yes, Prabhupada's books are there. So when we are karmis, only by reading Prabhupada's books, how we come to Krishna consciousness? I don't know now. Now devotees are preaching, but in our time, we just read Prabhupada's books and we come to Krishna consciousness. How we can? This faith comes from shastra. Shastra gives association. Okay?
Thanks a lot, Maharaj. Thanks a lot.
Hare Krishna. Okay.
Amrita, you can ask.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisance. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much, Maharaj. Your classes are always so simple and easy to understand. Thank you very much. Maharaj, my question is, you mentioned that Balaram, Lord Balaram, he's the spiritual strength that we need for serving Krishna. Now we are all in this material world. And we also understand, Maharaj, that material world, Krishna has three energies: internal, marginal, and external. So external is under the charge of Mahamaya. And then it's also mentioned, Maharaj, that it's Lord Balram who's expanding, as this umbrella. And so anything used in service of Krishna is Lord Balram's expansion. Now, we also know that this material world where we are stuck in is it Lord Balram's expansion, or is it Maya's?
Yes. This is like Maya. Is it like this Maya's expansion is Balram's shadow. Balram's have two energy, like in material energy, through Maya, he just working here. And in spiritual energy, in Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha, these planets, whatever these services, this is Balram's in spiritual, in Mahasankarsana. And here, this is like Balram's. And sometimes we are saying Krishna's energy, and sometimes saying Balram's energy. Actually, there is sometimes no, because there is no difference between Krishna and Balram. So we are saying this is Balram, Krishna's energy. Like you see, we comes from, you can see from Bhagavatam. Jibara Swarupa hai Krishna Nitya Das. We are eternally servant of Krishna. But if you see the origin of Jiva, Jiva comes from Balram. From Krishna, Balram comes. From Balram, Mahasankarsana comes. From Mahasankarsana, Garbhadasai Vishnu, Kredasai Vishnu, and Sesa, all this comes. So incarnations also comes from Garbhadasai Vishnu. So therefore, because Krishna Balram is not different, therefore we are sometimes referring Krishna. But in Tattva, we can see, actually this is, if like our hand, we cannot say hand is separate from our body. Hand is working means I am working. The leg is working means I am working. Like this analogy. Actually, between Krishna and Balaram, there is no difference. But you can see this reference in CC 5, Adilila 544. Turiya Krishna Ranai Krishna Mayara Sambandha. Krishna's position is so high. Even Maya, Vilajyamana is staying always in back. He don't have any direct relationship with Maya. But all the incarnations, they have some connection. They're not control, but they are working with Maya. So therefore we are saying this is Balram's. Like he contradicted, I ask this question to you, like Mama Maya Durattoya, Mama Maje Prapadyante, Maya Metam Tarantite. Krishna said, you have to surrender to me. That is Krishna's surrender means also Balram's. So actually this is everything. Therefore Prabhupada said, whatever nothing is Maya. If you use everything for Krishna service, nothing is Maya. Because this is Balram's expansions. If we can use in Krishna service, then it becomes transcendental. So in this connection, we are saying, because we want mercy from Balram. And Balram means Acharya Tattva. Acharya Tattva. And Acharya means their duty just expanding service, giving opportunity to us. Yeah.
Thank you, Maharaj. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Prabhu, would you like to ask your question?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So my question is, Duryodhan was also serving Balram, but still he had a miserable defeat in Mahabharata. So where did he go?
And Guru, because Balram is Guru Tattva, Guru have Kripa and Panchana. Because although he is serving Guru, but against a Vaishnava, that Balram don't like. Therefore he killed Sutta Goswami. Because I don't have time to speak why he killed these demons. Even Romaharsana, not Sutta Goswami, Romaharsana Sutta. When Balram was traveling in different holy places, why kill Sutta? He was a preacher, but not giving respect to like Vishnu and Vaishnavas. So someone may be a bhakta, someone may be a devotee, someone is a worshipper of Guru or worshipper of Krishna Tattva, Balram Tattva, but not giving respect to Vaishnavas. He was a disciple of Balram. Duryodhana was a disciple of Balram, but against the Pandavas. But still, Balram wants to rectify him. This verse is there. And 10th canto you can find. Last day, he went there. Balram went there. And he wanted to check both Duryodhana and Bhimsen. He said, Bhimsen, it is very difficult on your part to defeat Duryodhana, because Duryodhana's practice, his practice, like how can I say, very competent with his practice. You cannot defeat him. And he said to Duryodhana, you cannot defeat Bhimsen, because Bhimsen have strength. But none of them will fall. None of them hear Balram's word. Okay. Bhimsen was following Krishna. For him, he denied Balram, it is okay. But Duryodhana, you are a disciple of Balram. You trained by this, this club fighting. This was only by Balram's mercy. But how you denied your guru? And this is the proof in this Kurukshetra. However powerful you may be, whenever order is coming from guru and you are denied, means you will finish. And also sometimes very merciful. Balaram is very merciful. and how guru is merciful? Even the unqualified person, disqualified person is very like, he knows the fault of Duryodhana, but we want to rectify. This is Guru Tattva, Baldev Tattva. Because then knows, if you give up a conditioned soul, where is his shelter? He has some fault, but still I want to rectify. Therefore, actually he want to control Duryodhana. You want to train Duryodhana. Be pacify, just how can I say, give up your passion, nature, make friendship. But what to do? He's not following his guru. So therefore, gurus have mercy and banchana. If you don't follow, then banchana, how can you say in English? Like cheating. You cheated by Guru Vaishnavas. Yes, okay.
Yes, Maharaj, I had one other follow-up question. While you were answering the first question, you told about association. Association is the only way to fight Maya. And in one of your previous lectures, you told that association means to abide by the mood of Vaishnavas, by mood of senior devotees. So my question is, what is your mood while you are serving the instructions of your spiritual master?
Oh, whenever not my spiritual master, I feel I'm not a disciple of my spiritual master when I'm hearing from Guru. And whenever, especially my releasement, my life's releasement is Acharyas. Whenever I hear anything from Prabhupada, anything from Bhaktivedanta Thakur, anything from Acharyas, I feel this is Krishna's. This is Krishna's. Like Prabhupada's teachings. I don't know. I cannot say about others. I cannot say I don't have like qualification to say about others. But whenever I hear anything Prabhupada's statement, any word, it feel me like this is a different messages. Not this is not message from this material world. This is like message from spiritual world. This is Acharya's feeling. And actually, this is strength. I'm a disqualified person. Only whatever I am speaking in English, I'm not a qualified person. I'm teaching, but only by only I have little faith towards Guru. And this is my message to all the devotees. You just develop your attachment to Acharyas. Let's see. They will guide you. They will help you. They will show mercy. You must have, like we are ISKCON devotees. We must have, like in your house, there is a pillar. Maybe roof is there, or other decoration is there, but without pillar, everything is useless. Like Acharyas, like Ramanuja Sampradaya, their Acharyas, Ramanuja is just like pillar. Madhva Sampradaya, Madhvacharya is like pillar. And with this pillar, the structure is there. Like Prabhupada is pillar. We must have such unflinching faith. Then automatically you can abide the mood. By His mercy. We are conditioned soul. How can we arrange everything? We may discuss philosophy, but arrangement will come by their mercy. I used to say this example: a small child, his nature is to give up mother's hand. But mother's duty is always catch up small child's hand. Because my son will fall down. And we don't have power to serve. We don't have power to chant. Always we have to pray to one thing. Prabhupada, you give me shelter. Gurudev, you give me shelter. But I don't know. I have tendency. I may give up you. But you don't give up me. Only we have this prayer. If you pray, even we are disqualified in all respect, but only we have to pray to Acharyas. This is Baldev's mercy. Please, you just catch up my hand. Just shower your mercy. Then we'll set. Okay?
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So just to add to what Maharaj said, Maharaj is taking care of speaking of Maharaj's respect for Maharaj is taking care of the Radha deities of Vinod Thakur in his center in Patna. So it's very inspiring to hear about that, Maharaj. So thank you for that. And if there is no other question, we would take leave from Maharaj.
Yes, yes.
And we'll have our temple members stay back for announcements. So Maharaj, we would like to thank you from the bottom of our heart for having graced us in bringing up mood of the upcoming celebration in terms of spending time to explain about the tattvas, which reinforces our commitment to prepare ourselves for this upcoming festival. If I don't see Madhuri Prabhu, so we would take leave from you.
Madhuri Prabhu is there.
Yes, Prabhuji. Go ahead, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Very, very inspiring class.
No,
The
no.
glories of Balaram. I'm
Thank
so
you.
fortunate to have you to, as Amajagat Prabhu mentioned, to set up the mood. It was on Balaram Punima that we had the installation of Shri Radha Shyam Sundar. So it's the anniversary date. And now, as you mentioned, that he expands himself as altar, he expands himself as a temple, he expands himself as abode.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Maharaj, from the bottom of our heart. Please
Hare
bless us.
Krishna. Just,
Thank you,
just,
Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Please
Hare
accept
Krishna,
Maharaj's
Hare
personal blessing.
Krishna. Namananda Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
I remember very nice point, very important point you had mentioned. Summarize it. I can see from the
No,
Chaitanya
I am just.
Nate Krishna Bhaje, Karer Guru or Sevan. Very, very important. It seems we are doing every day, but it's not so. Following Guru's order and serving Krishna service every day is not so easy unless you have real strength coming, from association of devotees and Guru and Krishna's. Thank you so much, Maharaj. Grateful for your association.
Hare Krishna. Just,
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindubhya vaishnavyanam pavanebhyo vaishnavyabhyo Maharaj.
Vaishnav ki jai. Ki jai.
Jai.
Haladhar Swami Maharaj.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Okay, some brief announcements.
Jai.
On today evening, we will have His Holiness Devamrita Maharaj, our GBC, coming here after long, after the COVID time, like in the last 2 years, he has not been here. So please attend. The program will start at 5:30 p.m. sharp with Tulsi Aarti, Guru Puja, Gaur Aarti, and then class by Devamrita Maharaj. As announced, August 11th is Balaram Punima. It's a Thursday. We'll be celebrating that in the temple from 6 p.m. onwards. So the mood, as Maharaj mentioned, that's serve to our full capacity to serve Lord Balaram on this particular day. We will also have Brahmotsav celebration during that day, where Shri Radha Shyam Sundar will be taken on Chandravahan around the property amidst chanting of the holy name. And Lord Balaram now will also give us the strength to do that. And then August 13th, there'll be further celebration of the Brahmotsav in the evening from 5 p.m. And then August 14th is our Oak Tree Road, part of the India Independence Day parade. We have Rath Yatra. So, The entire month of August is filled with festivities. 1 week after that is Janmashtami on August 19th. It's a Friday. We'll have our celebration throughout the day, but especially in the evening, starting from 6 p.m. to midnight. We also have Kalash and some wonderful gifts where the Abhishek stand, which you can nicely worship your deities at home. This time we are getting it. Please look into that. And August 20 is Prabhupada Appearance Day, without whom we would not have been able to celebrate here. We started this International Society for Krishna Consciousness in the Western world for our benefit. So we'll be having celebration right there from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. At the center. And then in the evening, further celebrations of Nandotsav and Prabhupada Appearance Day on August 20. And then 21st is Sunday. As part of our Sunday program, we'll further have an extended celebration of Janmashtami. Okay, are there any questions?
But we also have a Kirtan program, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah, the Kirtan program is on August. Thank you very much, Jayaprakash Prabhu, for reminding us. On August 13th, there will be Kirtan program from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Thank you very much for reminding. By the way, today is also the birthday of Jayaprakash Prabhu. So that's Jayaprakash Prabhu has gotten all the spiritual strength of from Lord Balaram and Srimati Radharani to cook for all our festivals and so many wonderful services that every morning for Mangala Aarti, rain or shine, he's there. So let's wish him a happy Krishna conscious birthday, and may Lord Balaram, Shri Radha Shamsundar, Shri Jagannath Balaram Subhadra, Shri Gaur Nitai bestow their choicest blessings unto him.
Haribol.
Haribol.
Happy birthday.
Haribol.
Thank you, Haribol. Hare Krishna.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Haribol.
Okay, any other comments, announcements?
August 8th is Ekadasi and August 9th is also very important day. Rupa Goswami and Gauridas Pandit is up day before Balram Jayanti.
Yes,
so that we nicely celebrate, and following Balram Jayanti is Sri Prabhupada's departure to USA. So very, very important week, the whole week.
Yeah, and August 7th is the arrival of Krishna Naman Prabhu from India.
That's the secondary Prabhu. So
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, do you need to observe the fasting on Balram Jayanti?
Fasting till noon.
Of course. Yes. Fasting till noon, yep.
Nirjala, and then we can have fast like prasadam.
Yeah.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
We'll have feast in the evening.
Grain prasadam. Anything fasting till noon afterwards is grain prasadam always.
Oh, grain prasadam we can have.
Yeah.
Okay. Hari Bol.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Jai.